What's up everyone, this is Surfport, and today we're back again with another Observer Only in Crusader Kings 3. Now the last two episodes have been set in 1066, but in this time around, we're going to set it in 867. So we're going to jump right in, and we're going to see what happens. I think this time, we're going to do, we're going to take a special look at religion, and so we'll do that right now. Alright everyone, so here is the map mode right here, and we can see the Tengri right here, and the Tengri was the Mongol religion of choice. It encompasses all of this right here. In Europe we have the Catholics, the Orthodox, we know them already, but we also have the Christiani, which are the Bosnian Highland Christians. We have in terms of Christianity elsewhere, there are the Coptics, the Egyptian faith, right here, and the Apostolics, and the Insulars, which are Irish, which are primarily found in Ireland. We also have, like I said, the Apostolics, which are here between separating the Orthodox and the Ashari, so the Byzantines and the Seljuks. An interesting thing that I found over here is the Nestorians right here. They are Christians all the way over here in China, in central, what you would call central China, right here, and that's really cool. Judaism is here. They've got the Kabarites right here, and they are mainly in the center of the Khazar place right here. As far as paganism goes, we got the Slavianskan, the Vitalists, the Asartru, which is, we all know them, Odin, Thor, and all the rest, and Suomennusko, which are the Finns and the Upper Russians. Also, we got the Taltosism, which is Ukraine, Western Ukraine. This is the only part where they show up, and I think that's kind of interesting. Everywhere else we've got these unreformed faiths as they're classified. We have some Zoroastrians here, and then the rest are Muslim, Hindu, Jainism, Hindu, the works. So we'll take a look at this. We're going to see what changes, what doesn't, what becomes the most dominant, and we're going to look at who moves, if there's any movement, who shows up where they didn't start out. 892, the Kabarite Jewish faith now taking dominance in southern Russia here. The Tengri still expanding. Insular also expanding onto the mainland of the British Isles, I guess you could say. And the Umayyad, they're the Umayyads, but the Islamic faith, their Islamic faith, still encroaching in in Hispania right here. 925. It seems that Insular has sprawled off the Irish island and occupied the majority of the British Isles, with only Catholic and Asartru pockets remaining. But as far as the British Isles is concerned, Insular has become the dominant. Now in 929, the Waldensian religion has spawned out of Austria and Lower Germany here. At the same time, the Apostolics look like they might be at the end of the road. We'll see if they're able to keep around. It looks like the only kingdom left is this Tbilisi right here, following the only nation here that is following the Apostolic faith. So hopefully they'll be able to keep their religion alive where they are, but we'll have to see. 937, Prussia, looking pretty thick at the moment. It's pretty cool. I've never seen them. I don't think I've ever seen them get quite this big. Their starting position is just like right here, right there. And in other news, Lausitz, the High Chieftain of Lausitz, Slavianskan religion, have taken East Germany, as well as a lot of Austria, and even down to Slovenia here. So they're looking pretty powerful here in comparison to their surrounding peoples, like even East Francia. They could be they could be absorbed by Lausitz. Oh, and they just became Bavaria, which is even taking even more land there. Jarldom of Bavaria, Kingdom of Bavaria. There's two different Bavarias here now, but all the same, they pose a threat to all of their neighbors. In the British Isles, 949, a Pictland has formed. I do not know. I have not seen this before. I've seen Alba and I have seen the Kingdom of Scotland, but I have not seen the Kingdom of Pictland. And I think that's pretty cool. I've not seen that before. 961, West Francia losing Aquitaine, but gaining Italy. We'll see how that goes for them. Khazaria now capturing almost all of the Caspian here as well. 967, the Lollards have appeared here in southern France. We'll monitor their progress and see how they do. 983, the Abbasids have formed the Arabian Empire. Very cool stuff. I think this is the first time I've seen the Arabian Empire. I've seen the Persians, but I have not seen the Arabian Empire yet. So this is a really cool formidable nation. Something odd here in 992, Navarre has annexed Aquitaine, but that's not the weird thing. The weird thing is in the religion department. They are the Priscillians, and this is a dualist faith, neither Christian nor Muslim. Something completely different has spawned here, taking it all by storm. The Reconquista is now no longer a Christian versus Islamic struggle, but now something completely different. And also the Swedes with the Asatru faith coming in as well. So it's very, very odd. The year 1000, Novgorod has annexed Sweden, and so now the kingdom of Novgorod extends from Upper Russia, from Ireland, and all the way down to past Gibraltar in Mercia. What a world. Back here in 1008, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the European powers, but for some reason they just love to dissolve. Like they'll make some big gain, and then it'll all fall apart. Maybe it's ambitious AI, because I know that there's a lot of factors here for every single one of these people, and maybe it's maybe these percentages are too high or something, but it just seems that as soon as they make a big gain, as soon as there's a step forward, there's two steps back. The Arabian Empire under the Abbasids look like it's going through some dire straits right here. In most games they do quite well, so we'll see if they can recover or if they just dissolve like many other of these European nations here. 1024, England has formed under the Asartru, the Kingdom of England, and is proceeding to lose every war that it's in. What a bunch of guys. The feudal inheritance system is weird, man. We got England down here in southern Hispania. We got West Francia all the way up here, and Norway and Iceland. We've got Estonia taking the majority of the Scandinavia here, as well as they're deep into Germany and Ireland and the Isles in general. Everything's jumbled up. 1052, Oxfordshire has become a big boy on the Isles. We'll see if they can keep it. They've basically annexed Scotland. Scotland, Alba, Pictland, it's no more. It's all been absorbed by Oxfordshire and a little bit of England and the states here, these smaller Irish states. 1097, the Arabian Empire has collapsed, and the main winner of that little conflict is the Dukemids, or House Dukemid here, and so they're gone. And if you thought Europe couldn't get any worse, just look at that. West Francia is gone. It's just Orleans. Oh, the Adamites are here. I see that. Well, they're Waldensian, but clearly this man is Adamite. Let's check the religion map here. So in terms of religion, in the year 1100, Insular has taken the British Isles mainly. Waldensianism has taken northern France right here, and also this Slavic region over here in Central Europe. Orthodoxy continues to spread around the Black Sea and the Eastern Mediterranean. Slovakian or Slovianskan still exists, and so does this. Basically, the pagans of the world seem to be in all right shape. The Catholics getting into Norway though, and the Suomensku losing here, but also gaining in the southern Baltic Sea. 1119, the High Chieftain here that I will not attempt to pronounce has found Islam, and and so is him, so is he, and now there is a massive Islamic base here in Scandinavia. 1165, Waldensianism rivals Catholicism for the mastery of Christianity within Western Europe. We'll see how they do. 1229, something interesting right here is the Shepherds of the Romans. I do not know what that is. 1249, in that small sect of Islam within Scandinavia has grown exponentially. We've got about another 200 years left on the clock before the end of the game, so we'll keep going. Waldensian is making more of a mark than Catholicism is. The insular Christianity that started on the entirety of Ireland is now almost completely gone, and replaced with this Waldensian here. But yeah, like I said, 200 years, and we'll see how it changes over time. Here in 1277, I don't know what it is about the every nation except the European ones, but they just seem to consolidate and grow, while the European ones just fragment every so often. I don't know if the developers gave more attention to um, the European side of things and put in mechanisms that prevented them while neglecting to put it on the other ones, or if there is specific factors within all of these southern cultures that make fragmentation not as easy. It's very wild. I've been playing this for a while now, and this seems to always happen. Like there seems to be just like a few hegemons of the South, while Europe just fragments. The Islamic Luban Empire now taking the entirety of Scotland and the Northern Isles and a lot of Ireland here. So it looks like this is, as far as religion is concerned, Islam might come up on top this campaign. 1334, and look at this. This guy has a 26 diplomacy. That's crazy. I don't think I've seen. This guy's got, or this lady has 31 learning. That is absolutely off the chain. I don't think anyone compares to 31 of anything. This lady has amazing stats. That's whack. Like, I'm just looking around, and it doesn't seem like anybody else even comes close, really. 1343, the Byzantines taking Rome. Or have they? Yeah, okay, that's just a lake. They've taken Rome. I don't know exactly what it takes for the Byzantines to form the Roman Empire, if that is even possible. I assume it's possible. They've made other things, like there's the Mongol Empires here, and the Mongol Empire didn't start out. So it'd be cool if Crusader Kings 3, the Byzantines could remake the Roman Empire. 1358, and that colony in Scandinavia of Islam looks like it will not last. However, it did sort of migrate over here to the British Isles and take most of Western Europe. The Byzantines are really gonna have to 1v3 clutch this thing if they're gonna have to win the religion wars. 1366, another religion appearing, or sub-sect religion that I have not seen before is Bogomolist. It's an organized Christian faith, and I have not seen this before. This is interesting. It's coming out right here where the where those Tartar groups came from in the first place. It's very interesting. A little less than 100 years left, and Lubid extends from modern day Mauritania all the way into Ukraine, modern day Ukraine. What's interesting here is that the closer or the more borders that the Lubids share with the Byzantines, and same with the Kudaiarids, is it's going to lead to inevitable war. And it's going to be important to see who's going to win out in terms of manpower, 52k to 50k and 79k. However, they're in the greens, and they're in the greens. Okay, that's changed. These guys are not in the greens. They're about 1,000 ducats in the hole. So we're gonna see when push comes to shove who's able to take land. If they're able to do that in the next about 60 to 80 years, we'll see who comes out a winner. 1397. The Lubids have completely taken Britain. Munster, the Duchy of Munster being the only thing left remaining on the British Isles that isn't a possession of the Lubid Empire. Okay, we're here in 1453, and this is what the world looks like. The Lubids, the clear winner, in my opinion. The Kudayids coming in second, and then the Byzantines third. The religion map looks like this. Islam taking the lion's share of the world. Cultural map here. You can look for yourself, see anything really out of place. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Please don't forget to like, favorite, share, subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and I will be back again with more Crusader Kings 3 real soon.